Well, good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. You have the Rhino. I have, I believe, the last beer that was left here by Maxwell Starz Beer Reviews from Nick. Thank you very much, Nick. This one, none of us knew where it was. I had to search 2 fridges to find it. It was in the fridge upstairs. This is Shiretown's Restegouche. Whatever. Blonde de Quay. Online it says it's 4.5% alcohol. The bottle says 5.5. It says 46 on here. So I don't know if that's best before, bottled on. It doesn't say anything other than return for refund where applicable. And then 46. See? Just 46. As natural as our landscape, Shiretown, blah 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 blah, and Charlo, New Brunswick. Is that what it says? My eyes are going worse and worse. Again, like the last one, we have this seductive blonde mermaid with her breasts just in the shells and everything, and you know they even actually give her the slit. I can tell you, I've had enough slimy vaginas in my life to tell you that a slimy and scaly vagine, though it might add some extra feeling, just wouldn't be very nice. You could probably find a slimy, scaly vagine in Welland, though. Slimy and scaly in Welland. Yeah. Let's drink the beer. Let's do it. Let's just get into it. A little bit of smoke. Now, blonde ales, not really my thing. Always very boring. There's just so much like a lager to me. They can still be very refreshing though. So that's all I'm hoping for here. I'm hoping to get a refreshing beer, and if I get that, I'll be happy. Nice haze to it. Nice haze, blonde. It actually is blonde. It's like a straw color. I've met many a girl with hair that color. Nice white head. Almost no carbonation in the snap, crackle, pop. Almost no carbonation moving in there. A little bit. Little bubbles here and there. Smell. Actually, that's one of the most interesting blondes I've smelt in a while. Boom! I haven't had a blonde since I've met my wife. Boom! I know you're sitting there going, "You're a fucking fat, hairy guy that looks like Santa Claus." I was hot in the day, okay? When I was younger and I did the strongman and I did the Highland Games and I was wrestling, women wanted this. They wanted this. They want nothing to do with it, but that's okay. Oh, there's just a nice hoppiness in there. There's a biscuitiness. Doesn't smell bad at all. Bready, biscuity, hoppy. The hops are coming off with a little bit of citrus fruit, a little bit of cedar. More interesting than most blondes. Let's try it. Cheers, boys and squirrels. Less a blonde, more a pale, I'd say. Nice little malty sweetness at the forefront. Doesn't last very long though. The hops take over. The hops go from the middle of your tongue all the way back, getting an earthiness, getting a slight cedariness, and getting a slight grapefruitiness as well. So you're getting 3 different types of hop flavors on there. Not necessarily 3 different hops, but 3 different types of hop flavors, all mixed in with a very light malt bill, and no fruit esters on the background. So cha-ching to that. Very easy drinking beer. Very easy drinking beer. Again, more a pale ale to me than a blonde. I have had blondes whose drapes didn't match the crims didn't match the drapes at all either, so they were kind of surprising as well. Especially when you get, you know, the pants off and it's red down there, and you're like, why the fuck would you be stupid enough to dye your hair? Red is better. Anyway. Yeah, I just gave my personal thing. Not a bad beer at all. Not a bad beer at all. I personally enjoyed the Siren's Tail, the amber ale, more. Because I like redheads better. But this is actually an extremely surprising beer. I was just expecting, you know, a little bit of a grainy cereal grain sweetness, a little bit of a fruit ester, and that's all I was expecting. Maybe a hop background, but that's all I was expecting going into this. Instead, I basically got a pale ale, which I'm okay with. Much more surprising, much more drinkable for me. Not as drinkable for general public, but see, and that's the thing, right? That's where it's going to be. That's where it's going to be kind of tricky, because for the general public, a blonde ale is usually a safe choice. So if I took Joe Blow, neighbor of mine, to a craft beer bar and bought this for him, saying, "Hey, we'll both enjoy this," I'd be lying. I'd buy it just thinking that it was a blonde ale and figuring he'd like it, and he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He's not there yet in his beer drinking adventures. He's moved up. He's not on Coors Light and that anymore. He's on Rickards and stuff, but he's still not here yet. That being said, thank you very much, Nick, and to Shiretown. I'd give you a solid 7. I'd give you a solid 7. You're a solid beer. You're a solid beer that I would recommend and I could buy. Thank you very much. I'm Shiretown's Blonde de Quay. Bye-bye.